Centre for London is the London think tank. We're the only body in London thinking about the big challenges for London in an independent way. We've existed for 6 years, and I think we're needed more now than ever. It's become really a sort of landmark conference for London, the one time in the year when London leaders from different parts of the city, different sectors, different backgrounds, come together with national and international leaders to explore ideas about the ways forward for London. We start by taking stock about what's happened in the last year, and has been an extraordinary year. We're going to be talking a bit about the sort of ways in which London's identity and model might change post-Brexit, and looking to what we can learn from other cities. And then we're going to be talking about Brexit itself. Later on, we've got Deputy Mayor for Housing and Economic Development from New York in conversation with our Deputy Mayor for Planning, Jules Pipe, talking about how these two great world cities address the challenges which have become, with almost being too successful. One of the highlights of the day, which is David Miliband, who is of course now President of the International Rescue Committee in New York, who's flying over to talk about the role of cities in addressing the global refugee crisis.
There's just huge similarities between London and New York about the problems that we're facing. There's loads of ideas that we can take from New York and ideas that they can take from us.
The focus for me is thinking about how these two extraordinary cities, in terms of their wealth generation, contrast with actually clearly a proportion of the population that doesn't feel that it's a participant in that rising tide that lifts all boats, if you like.
If we can't keep diverse populations in affordable neighborhoods, then what are we going to look like 15, 20 years from now? And so now is a moment to really engage in that dialogue and do it city to city.
We all agreed that we needed to focus on the future. It's very clear that there will be continuing and long discussions around the nature and shape of Brexit, the nature and shape of our global trade relations, be it with the US, be it with Asia.
I think everybody there wants London to remain the great global city it is, but we've got a lot of uncertainty because of Brexit. We need to navigate a way through it.
Cities need to work together to take on populism and to move the world forward. In other words, I hope they took a message not just that cities count, but that cities have to do it together through a global parliament of mayors.
The global refugee challenge is one that is going to define the next 25 years, and it would be wrong to debate the future of cities without recognising the contribution and the challenge that refugees pose.
Really, stellar range of speakers, fabulous contributions from the speakers, and I've been taking lots of notes, learning a lot.
I come because lots of the people who are influencing what happens in London are here, and so it's a great network. What we're here for is to gain ideas and then go away and implement them.